Okay, I'm gonna ohm us in. Yay for joining yoga and our practice today. 3 ohms kind of to shake out the rug and tune us into our bodies. So you could hum and get some vibration in that heart and in the navel. And then we'll do some breathing. All right, as you deepen your inhale, feel your inhalation lengthen in through the nose and lengthening through the heart belly line, widening in the rib cage, and breathing into the back of the tailbone, midriff, and back of the heart. The exhalation, grounding, connecting with that sense of gravity and all that the earth elementally supports our life, health, the water, the food, the air. So sort of just tuning into that sense of abundance, of nourishment as we ground on the exhale. When you find your inhalation, feel that inhale in through the nose as you lengthen through the midline, widen through the rib cage, and back breathe. Back of the tailbone, midriff, and back of the heart. The torso opening in all directions. The exhale, clearing, clarity, creating more space inside, that sense of detoxifying metabolic waste on our exhalation. The inhale, nourishment and prana. So you could give an image to the pranic field and feel like you're breathing in, so the field, the sea of chi as sunlight in the room. Excuse me, and breathing in that prana in that form of sunlight. As you breathe in sunlight to every cell, you're visualizing it in your imagination, sort of taking in that prana, that oxygen for every cell. So we're dropping our awareness sort of into the body and sort of letting go of our normal concerns, and that inhale nourishing and illuminating, right? Sunlight in the body. The exhale glowing a little bit brighter as we're clearing, creating more space. That kind of idea that we're clearing metabolic waste and our vitality is shining out. We're also clearing turbidity, right? Stuck energies. Do that 2 more times. That inhale, lengthen, widen, back breathe. Freshness as you breathe in, that sense of prana as sunlight, that image of sunlight as prana. The exhale glowing a little bit brighter. That quality of grounding and clearing. As we just sort of settle in for class, one more inhalation, breathing in sunlight to every cell, that quality of freshness on the inhale. And on your exhale, that sense of clearing and creating more vitality for your system. All right, put your prana meditation on automatic. And let's start with some mobility. I'm going to use my pillows for my underneath my knees. We'll do our seated mobility. Here we go. So a couple ways to do it. You can extend the legs out, and I'm getting some support for underneath the thigh, so I get a little bit more hamstring stretch. Or you could have your feet together or cross-legged. If you have requests, those of you in our live class, you could type in your requests in the chat. I'm recording class for online. We're going to see if this is going to work. All right, so let's do spotlight. Tailbone, from the tailbone, shine your light up the spine, out through the crown of the head. And we're just doing a half circle. So you're circling around and then side to side, leaning a little bit forward. Oh gosh, that's so good. So I'm so tight. My hamstrings are tight today. Ooh, I can feel it. So just check in to see where you feel sensation. You might feel something in the low back. You might get some hamstrings. You might not feel much. That's okay. Pause and reverse. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh, checking in. We do this almost every week, so it's kind of nice to see, like, well, how do you feel today? You're going to pause and do half circles. Reverse it one more time. Yeah, good. As we move that torso, it starts creating movement here at that hip joint area, hamstrings, muscles in the back side of the glutes, and a little bit, we're just getting some movement. All right, let's bring the soles of the feet together and see how that pose works. Butterfly. I'm putting blocks underneath my knees. You could just do what works for you this morning. And I'm just checking in to see how things are feeling. So leaning forward, this will be adductor stretch. Anything tight on the other side might restrict it. So just check in and see how that's going. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I feel a little bit of low back stretch here. So just breathing in. If you want to get a little bit of movement, you can. Just leaning forward and a little bit up. Just to check in to see what's going on, how you feel the stretch. As you sit in it in stillness, breathing in. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, as I look at those of you taking class, you're looking good in your postures. Just take a breath into the tailbone, the hip joints, the low back. Ooh. All right, slowly come up. Cross the legs. And let's go up to the shoulder girdle. Hands to the tops of the shoulders. Circle the elbows. Checking in with the tops of the traps, the pecs, and the back muscles. The muscles in the back of the shoulder blade area. Ooh, I can feel tightness in the top of my right shoulder. Okay, reverse. Just getting some movement. This is a mobility drill, which is great for just opening up all these muscles around the shoulder joint. Pause and one more time. Sometimes I work with clients and we do that, relax your arms, and they have a lot of restriction. And I'm like, just do that, just do arm circles. That's gonna help maintain your mobility at the least. You know, that's like the sort of a basic thing. And then we stretch or strengthen, you know, with weights or just stretching. It's really good to do both. Let's do just a general side rib stretch. We'll get some lats. Mostly I feel it in the lats. So, but first, elbows bend and extend it out. So get a little bit of acceleration, only as much as it feels safe for you to find what range of motion works, because this is for the pecs. And we want to just start opening up your, right here, the chest muscle, pectoralis muscle, get it moving. Sorry, plant, the plant's getting close to getting some movement there with my arms. Oh, that feels good. Okay, now we'll go to the side ribs. Stretch the arms out. Take the right hand down to the floor or a block. As you feel your hand press, you know, you could even be on a fist or a book. Get creative here. I need a little bit of I have a long torso, short arms, so you might be fine. I want you to press your right hand into the floor so your left sit bone settles. And then we're bending in the spine. If you can, get a lateral stretch and the left arm reaching up towards the sky. Mine's going a little bit overhead because I'm bending. Oh, that feels so good. Left elbow bends, look to the right hand. And then we'll repeat that. Inhale. Yeah, looks good. Nice. Elbow bends. Good. Nice variations. Remember, you don't have to reach it up. If your shoulder feels a little bit sensitive, you can reach it forward, more like forward in space towards the corner of the room. Oh gosh, that feels good. Elbow bends, look down. As you inhale, we're doing side rib stretching here, lats. And actually a lateral mobility stretch. One more time. Inhale, lengthening. Oh gosh, that feels good. Come back to center. Let's go straight to the other side. Left hand down. As you lean on your left hand, see if you can get that press back so that your right sit bone is grounded. We don't want that right sit bone lifting. It's a closed chain connection there. And then we'll reach the right arm up. To get a nice side rib stretch. That feels good. Elbow bends, looking down. And then repeat that. Yeah, good. And good variations. So you want to tune into your body. As you inhale, it might go forward or to the corner if that feels better. It might go straight up. Oh God, that feels great. Elbow drops. 2 more times. Inhale. Lengthening. Exhale, bending. 1 more time. All right, come back up. Oh, okay. Back of the shoulder. We can't, just this is the maintenance set here. Right hand to the inner knee or hand to a block. I'm going to see what I want this morning. Contract through the front body. And then right hand resting, again, knee or block. Left elbow bends. As we reach that left hand to the left corner, that's going to start to access the muscles on the back of the scapula. So go ahead and just reach towards that right corner. Did I say left corner, right corner? Yeah, that looks good. All right, so as you reach, it could be the middle of the room, in terms of height. You could maybe reach a little bit higher towards the ceiling seam of the wall. So see how high you want to work that. Yeah. Oh, that feels so good. There's a lot of muscles in the back of the shoulder blade. The rhomboids are there. Yeah, infraspinatus, supraspinatus, lats, and they're all helping that joint and arm move. All right, come back into neutral. Whew. Oh yeah, that's already feeling better. Let's go to the other side. So you're going to contract through the front line, left hand on either the inner knee or a block or the floor. And let's bend the right elbow, looking a little bit towards the floor, and then reach the arm. Oh gosh, that feels good. It gets tight. And again, this is a mobility, joint mobility, and getting some stretch. Circular patterns as we kind of swim here. Get some more complex muscular engagement. So that's why they're so great. Mobility drills are great. Oof. All right, 1 more time. That feels so yummy. Okay, come back to center. Oh. Let's do, I'm thinking about taking care of that spine and the low back. Let's do a cat and cow and some down dogs, and then we'll do some rockers for the glutes. Yes. And start with your position in table. Belly release. Shoulders and wrists are in alignment. Knees and hips are in alignment. As you relax the belly, looking for the front line of the body stretches. So take a breath into the front line. Yeah, looks good. As you exhale, pull the belly button in and arch. Oh my gosh, relax the head. Belly releases, looking for deep breath into the front body. Yeah. And then arching through the spine. Belly releases, looking forward. And 1 more time, arching. Take a moment in child pose, and you're going to make sure the knees are comfortably wide. Shift your weight back and shift your hips back. Relax the head. If that's uncomfortable, just put a pillow underneath that thigh and calf area. And let's check in with our backs and knees and hips. So breathing in, just sort of check in to see how that low back feels. Take another breath in. Check in the inner knee and the outer edge of the knee. Just see if there's any pulling there, just to notice where your tight places are. Do you feel any pulling around the inner groin area, around the inner thigh, the hip joint there, or the outer edge of the hip joint? Those would be, giving you pointers. Oh, is my adductors or my psoas muscle or my abductors tight? All right, come into table. Let's go into first a warm up for the calves. Left leg extends, and as you move your torso back and forth, stretch that calf muscle. Yeah, very nice. If your wrists are a little sensitive, remember you can go to the fist. I'm going to keep my hand flat. Oh gosh, that feels good. And stretch the other leg, right leg back. Oh, heel moving back. Oh, that feels so yummy. All right, so breathing into that. Oh, so good. All right, let's go into down dog. So if your hands are sensitive or wrists are sensitive, remember you can take your forearms down and you can go into dolphin pose. But if you're fine, I like down dogs. Those are great for the wrist as well. So tune in. Tailbone lifts up, and as you hold that position, yeah, looks good. Breathing in. Let's first work with the shoulders a bit. So that tailbone will actually come down as you work a little bit towards a plank position. Coming out of that mountain pose, bringing weight onto the hands and getting some movement in the arms and shoulders. Hips move back and up. Oh gosh, that's so nice. Bring the shoulders forward again. It's a nice weight-bearing exercise, good for our bones. Hips move back. Oh, just to get movement in the arms, upper traps. Come forward again into a plankish pose. Good, and tailbone lifts up. Let's hold down dog for just a couple more moments. Right knee bends, left leg working towards straight. My heel is settling somewhat, and then just breathing into it. Left knee bends, right leg straight, or switch. Breathe into the back of the leg. Just make sure you do both sides. Right knee bends, left leg. One more inhale. One more exhale. Left knee bends, right leg. One more inhale. One more exhale. Let's rest in child pose. Knees drop. Shift your weight back and just pause. If your low back's been sensitive, remember to push the forearms into the floor. Or you can even use sometimes I tell people to use a pillow or towel so your arms are higher, and then you can stretch that low back. Even for me this morning, oh gosh, that feels good. My low back stretches a little bit more. Ooh. Let's just do down dog one more time. Shoulders come forward, look center, curl the toes under, tailbone lifts up. And we'll just focus on the legs. Right knee bends, left leg working towards straight. Yes, yes. Good, breathing in. Breathing into that back of the left leg. Ooh, and left knee bend, or other side, whichever working. I'm going to go left knee bends, right leg straight. Breathing in and breathing out. Whew. All right, drop the knees back down, and let's actually come up to sitting. I'm going to have you do, I just love it, this one. It's a nice hamstring strengthener, and then stretch, and then we'll do some IT band, and then we'll do the rockers. So I think I'm changing up our sequence here. So you could use the base of a chair. You could use a low table. Sometimes base of a couch will work. I'm going to use a crate with maybe a pillow in there. Let's see how it goes. Legs are going to be at a 90. You're laying on your back. You know the drill here. Well, some of you know the drill here. So we're in that position where your feet are on something.
right? Because what we're going to do to load the hamstrings is if we are starting at this 90-degree position from feet, knee, and hip, then your tailbone, oh, that feels good. Your tailbone will lift just a little bit, not high. So I'm not lifting very much. It's almost like, my hand can come underneath my tailbone, but not much higher than that. We're breathing, and I want you to tune into the sensation right behind the thigh. I feel a little tension in the knee because, well, my hamstrings are working, and I can feel they're just tight. Yeah, one more breath in, and then exhale, tailbone rest. Bring the knees into the chest. I didn't do our test run. I just want you to feel the legs knees into the chest, and just working the legs towards straight to see, can you tell, is one leg tighter? Like for me, my right central hamstring feels a little bit tighter today. So just notice the tension around the kneecap as you extend the leg. This will improve as we stretch it. Okay, so left leg's just going to rest on the chair. Yeah, good. I like it. Some of you are using chairs. Some of you are using a couch. That works good. We're going to stretch this right leg. So a couple things. Interlace the fingertips or just hold behind the right thigh. And then what's going to happen is the right leg is going to start away from you, and you're going to work the right leg towards straight. It doesn't have to be completely straight. So you're just working it towards straight. Set it and hold it at that angle, and then press your thigh into the hands. Oh, here we go. So entire leg comes a little bit towards the chest. You'll just breathe in that, reestablish the thigh into hands. The leg is extending, the lower leg is extending, which means it's working towards straight. Move the leg away from you. I'm just moving it like an inch or two, right? Not much. Breathing in. I'm going to reestablish or reactivate that thigh into hands and the leg working towards straight. Circle the toes in a small circle, getting the calf involved. 1, 2, yeah, looks good. 3, reverse. 1, 2, and 3. Thigh comes in. Keep that leg extending, which means more towards straight. Keep pressing, reactivate that thigh into hands. Circle the toes. 1, 2, 3. You just choose a direction, then reverse. You can feel that calf sort of being activated. Oh. A little bit more movement. Thigh away from you. Hands. Press your thigh into the hands, leg working towards straight, thigh in, entire leg moves in, I should say. Elbows are bent, reestablish thigh into hands. Oh my gosh. Move the leg away, breathing in. Press the thigh into the hands. That's the effort. What we're doing is we're creating resistance as we're stretching. So as we pull the leg in, I want you to press the thigh into the hands, working the leg straight. One more time, away. Thigh into hands, leg working towards straight. One more time. Thigh in, reestablish thigh into hands. Oh gosh, that's great. Pull the knees into the chest, relax the hands. I know, that's a lot. Work the legs a little bit more towards straight and just feel that difference of the right knee, left knee, and the resistance around the muscles or how the muscles move. Okay. Heels on your furniture, whichever is working for you, and hips lift. So now this, again, as we drive the heels down and lift your pelvis, that's activating the hamstrings. That's the movement when a foot like pushes down against the floor and propels you forward, right? So that's the hamstring. You want your hamstrings to be able to contract. And we also want them to lengthen because as they pick up and they have to lengthen as your foot extends out when you're walking. Your right leg, back of the right thigh should feel more at ease to do that. The left thigh back of the thigh, that hamstring might feel more like, a little bit tight or not, not comfortable. It's comfortable. Rest your tailbone, right leg extends, and let's go for stretching the left leg. Either interlace the fingertips, or just hold the leg. Work your left leg a little bit more towards straight, please. Yeah, looks good. Press your thigh into the hands. The leg is starting away from you. Keeping that leg working towards straight. Let's circle the toes. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, now that's tight. Reverse. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, so tight. Elbows bend. Pull the entire leg a little bit in. Reestablish that leg working towards straight. Oh, thigh into hands. Oh, God, that's good. Breathe into that. Leg moves away. Thigh into hands. Keep the leg working towards straight. Pull the knee in and the thigh. Pull the entire leg towards you. Hold it. Thigh into hands. Circle the toes. 1, 2, 3. Small circles. Reverse. 1, 2, and 3. Ugh. I'm like, my leg's tight. Leg moves away. Press the thigh into the hands. Keep the legs working towards straight. Pull it in. Leg towards you. Thigh into hands. Leg working towards straight. Oh, gosh. Move it away. Hold. Thigh into hands. One more time. Bring it in. Thigh into hands. Leg working towards straight. And then release. Just bring both knees in, relax the hands, thankfully. I know it's a lot on the hands. For some of us, some of you are like, that's fine. Extend and bend. Oh, good. Now the left knee will feel more open. The right leg, it kind of, got a little, lost some of its looseness, but it's good. We're warming things up. Okay. I was going to say elbows now. Heels on the furniture, lift the tailbone. Last time, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in. And just notice how I can feel something. Now that my hamstring's open, I feel something in a different part of my knee. I can feel my quad tight, affecting that knee. Only because I get stretched and I stretch. And that's what's going on. I can tell what's going on. Okay, tailbone drops. Whew. We're going to do, if your hamstrings were tight, this is a great one to do at home. I would do probably 3 sets, but I want to do some standing hamstrings today. So we're just going to do 1 set. But it's good for you to know that one. We're going to roll to the side and do our abductors because, yes, it's one of my favorite ones. We'll check our knees and actually will affect the knee and hip joint and low back. I need a high enough pillow. So please make sure that you have a high enough pillow for the support of your head, because you want the shoulders away from the ears and the head high enough about the height, so that you're in an alignment position. You want the ribs to pull in right beneath the chest bone, and you're in on a side position, right? Left elbows bent, start on the left side. Right fingertips to the floor. So you want your abs staying engaged here. So the quality is the torso, like a corset, your abs are engaged and the right leg is lifted. So you could think, if you look towards the ceiling a little bit, that if you're laying on a clock, 12 o'clock is where your head is. 6 o'clock is below. We want this right leg about, 5 o'clock. Could be 4, 5, or 6. More towards 5 or 6. And we're going to be lifting. Keep those ribs in. Yeah, here we go. As the leg drops. Oh, my favorite. Here we go. IT band stretching. This is your abductor or TFL. Tensor fasciae lata. That's all these abductor area of the leg. So the heel drops, that's the lengthening. And then as we lift it, that's the strengthener. So we want to go slow on both directions. And we want to feel it here. If you feel it in your butt, that means that the leg has to move away from you. Yeah, it goes a little bit away from you and lift. Sometimes you see people put a band around their thigh and they do sidestepping. That is the same muscle here. It's great to learn how to do it laying down because, well, it's comfortable and it's still effort. And we're getting a stretch and a strengthener. But don't get me wrong, I have done those banded side steps. Those are actually really awesome. I do like them. Because we do more progressive work when you have bands. It's like using weights. I'm a big fan of using stretch bands and also a fan of weights. Oh gosh. Okay, so your thigh is starting to get tired. If it's already burnt out, you just rest it, right? You're like, okay, that's enough, Rachel. I'm going to do about 3 more. 1, maybe just 2 more. 2, no, I can do 1 more. Oh my goodness, I know. Rest. When your knees are bent, you're still going to feel that pull, so you can straighten the leg and point and flex or circle the toe to just give it a little bit more relief. But let's stay here. It's going to be knee bent here. We'll add a twist. You're still going to feel this a little bit tired and stretching. That's okay. Hang in there. Grab a block if you have one. Some of you I know might have a lightweight. Oh, lucky you. Nothing bigger than 2 pounds though. The block is going to move out to the side, and here you are. Oh God, that feels good. This is a pec stretch, so I want your torso to get involved. As your torso opens and then the arm opens only to a point where you get a medium stretch. We're going for a pectoralis stretch. So breathing here. Believe me, this is tight. It affects your torso. It affects the thoracic inlet here. Blood flow to the arms. Where your scapula rests in the body. All this it's good to keep this open. So breathing in and breathing out. Oh my goodness. Bring the arm up and then take it out to the side. So it gives it a little bit more of a relief, and then it stretches it. Oh, breathing in. So it actually was contracting again. Oh my goodness. Let's do it one more time. Contract the muscle of the pec. It comes up. If we had a weight, it'd be even better, but that's okay. And then dropping. If we had a weight, we would be lifting it, and then we'd bring the weight all the way across. Let's bring the block all the way across, and that would even stretch the back of the shoulder. I know, I think I'm going to start adding like a water bottle weight or weights, because right here we could stretch the lats. Why don't we just do that? I'm going to show you. So as you pull the ribs in, so the torso is more neutral, just hold the block and then take it up and overhead. I actually have a water bottle, lucky me, because I want more weight. So keep the ribs in, and we're just going to drop that arm up and overhead. We can think of it just as a mobility stretch, but if you had a weight, like me, I'm using a water bottle, oh, that's going to stretch a little bit of the lats, which is a tight area. Do that about 3 times. So we're just taking the weight, or the block up and overhead. If you don't have a weight or block and you're just doing the movement pattern, believe me, that's still good. Again, it's mobility, a mobility drill. I'm going to do it one more time. Oh my God, that's so great. Okay. And then put the block down. Pull the ribs in. Now this one, IT band, we can't do it standing, so we're doing a second set. Elbow bends, ribs are in, fingertips are down. Right leg extends, right? So it's going to be at 4 or 5 o'clock. Drop and lift. Once it lifts, turn the thigh as if it was a steering wheel. Turn it like a little bit to the right if you can. If it doesn't move, do not worry. It's okay. Lift, yeah. And slowly drop. Drop it slowly. That's the stretch. Oh my goodness. Slowly lift. Looks good, and dropping. You might be resting already. That's okay. That would be fine. Just listen. You can rest and then maybe move the leg a couple more times. Oh, that's so good. Breathing in and dropping. I'm going to say just, how about 2 more? I can feel it already. Dropping. And if you're resting, that's fine. I'm checking. No, most of you are still doing it. Everyone's getting good strengthening and stretching. Let's rest. I'd like you to feel your legs. So I'm going to have you roll into your back. Make sure my pillow is a little bit too high. I'm moving it. I just want you to feel your legs because it's a great awareness exercise to notice what's happening. Knees are into the chest, the legs extend and then bend. So you should notice, just put your attention on both outer edges of the thigh. It's like, wow, how much stretching and stretching and strengthening opens up that outer edge of the thigh. The knee should feel more easier to move.
So good job. Come up to sitting. I want you to check your shoulders. Just a comfortable seated. We're going to go to the other side. But circle your elbows. And if you notice, maybe a little bit more openness because we did that lat pull. That was a nice little, like sort of a lat stretch and pec stretch. So just notice my right shoulder feels better. Let's go to the other side. So I'm going to set up some pillows for my head, and then we're laying on the right side. And okay, if you do have a lightweight, or a water bottle, just grab it or a block, that would be fine. How about a book? This is like home yoga. Get a book. And books are harder to hold, but if you had like, a medium-sized book, just something, that might be great. Okay, let's do the IT band first. Make sure you have a high enough pillow. Right elbow's bent, right beneath the chest bone, pull in the ribs, activate your abs. Spine is neutral, left fingers to the floor, right elbow's bent. Left leg lifts, external rotation, turn the steering wheel a little bit to the left. If you can't do it, no problem. Leg isn't too high, right? And then we're dropping. Here we go. Second side, slowly lifting. So in the beginning ones, I don't feel much. Everyone looks good. Yeah, good support with their head. Slowly lifting. So we're on 3. It's usually about, 4 or 5 that I'm like, oh, there we go. It's starting to burn. Okay, so we're just slowly lifting and slowly dropping. Ooh, there we go. Now I'm starting to feel it. For me, once I drop, I'm getting a great stretch. I love that. Okay, so lift and drop. If you don't feel much, it's okay. I work with people who, when we do this stretch, we do strengthening and stretching, they can barely feel it because the muscles are so dense. Those are runners, people who do a lot of biking. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's starting to burn and get tired. Rest when you need to. I've got at least probably 4 more here. 1. But rest if you need to. 2. I'm checking you all out. Oh, good. Some of you are resting. Good job. 3. Oh my God. And 1 more. Okay. Straighten that leg out. Point and flex, or circle the toes. Oh. And then I feel that right through there. Knee bends. Let's do a twist. Grab your block. And I'm going to use my water bottle. Why not? Okay, block straight up, and then now torso open. So feel that torso open out to the side. Oh, and then let the left arm open out. Oh, my water bottle's too heavy. I want something lighter. Oh, there we go. Yeah, then I get a better stretch. There we go. So I'm going to breathe into the left chest muscle. Good. Everyone looks good. Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. Excellent. The arm moves up. It could come across. I kind of like that. Victoria was doing that one. I like that one. And then arm up. And then chest opens. You're in a little bit of a twist, and take the left arm out to the side. Breathe into that chest muscle. Oh gosh. As you twist, you will feel some activation of that torso, activating the muscles in the leg. That's fine. Breathing in and breathing out. Oh, that feels so good. Arm lifts up and all the way across. Twists are so good. Let's take it one more time. Arm up. Chest opens. Oh my God. Breathing in. Ooh, and breathing out. Okay. Let's bring that block all the way around, or the weight down. Do a lat stretch. So here we go. If you hold that, oh yeah, if you have a water bottle or a weight, you could use that. Pull the ribs in again, right? So
Keep the ribs active, and then we're going to bring that left arm. It comes like over my ear or again towards the front of the face. Yes. And lift it up. And then up and overhead. I have my right elbow bent because I really want my abs engaged because I'm actually using a weight. Yeah. Oh, good. We're going to do a couple here. Maybe 3 more. Just even using a light block will help stretch the muscles on the backside. 1. I'm going really slow. 2. As it comes up, it's a contraction as it moves up and overhead. And 1 more up. And 1 more up and overhead. Oh, God, okay. Release your block or weight. 1 more time. Here we go. Let's do it. IT band. Pull the ribs in. Right elbow's bent. Pull your navel in. Left leg lifts. Here we go. Let's see. I'm on the side ribs. Yeah, drop and lift. I know. Here it is. Dropping and lifting. Go slow. Rotating the leg. Turn a little bit left from the thigh bone and then drop again. Oh my goodness. And lift. If you feel it in the buttock, move your foot away from you more towards 6 o'clock. Oh, that feels really good. Everyone looks good. Keep it going slow. I know it's not fun. Dropping and lifting. And yeah, it looks good. Dropping and lift. Slowly dropping. Oh my God. I'm lifting. Drop. How about just 2 or 3 more? Dropping. Lifting. That's 1. Slowly dropping. Oh gosh. 2. And last 1, dropping and lifting 3. Let's immediately move to your back. I'm lowering my pillow. Lay on your back. Draw the knees into the chest. Extend the legs up. Okay, that's great. Really good. Okay, so a little bit better through the legs. Let's come up. I'm going to show 2 different ways to do our glute rockers. So we're going to do some stretching and strengthening for the glutes, and then we'll do a stretch, like a twist, like a pigeon on the floor, or you could use do the back. I'm thinking. Yeah, let me show the kneeling rockers first, and then those of you who need to stand because it just feels uncomfortable to be on your knees, that's fine. When I trained with the Primal Movement coach, we did it both ways because they're both good. So if you're using, you could just use that base of a chair, or use the couch to hold your hands on. Remember to do the rockers one. Our knees are about hip width apart. This is gotta be higher. Oops. Let's see if we can get this going. All right, here we go. That might be better visual. Okay. So remember what we're doing if we're doing kneeling, is the hips are going to go to the left corner of the room. So just locate front to back, left and right. Get it into that corner, and as your hips move back to the corner, that's the contraction of that left glute. So here's the stretch, and then lifting up is the contraction. So you would just keep on doing that. Now remember, some of you might want to do it standing. If you're doing it standing, that would be fine. If your knees are like, I don't want to do that on the floor, hold a chair or anything, furniture. Same thing, knees are bending, go to the left corner, yeah? Okay, I'm checking y'all. Excellent. Good. Yeah. Looks like everyone's doing it kneeling. That looks good. Have the chair closer to you, Victoria, so that you're more upright. Yeah. There you go. So look at how my chest is pretty upright and what's moving, and this is about teaching a movement pattern so that we're moving from our legs and not our back. So to descend, your hips have to go backward in space,
and the chest is just dropping. The spine is pretty flat, and it's, you know, pretty light on the arms. Oh my goodness. Just do a couple more. I know, you're probably feeling the glutes starting to burn there. I'm starting to feel that. I can feel my quads really tight too. Come back up to neutral and then pause. As you're kneeling, squeeze and contract the glutes. And I want you to palpate it, which is, it's a fancy word, which just means feel the muscle and see if it's contracting. Palpate the glutes. Your left glute should feel more contracted and more activated. Yeah? Good job. Let's do it to the right side. So again, we're wanting more functional activation. That means that it can, the more it can contract, the more it can stretch. And one thing I noticed as my mom was aging, she started shuffling her feet because she had a hard time contracting her glutes and her quads. So she started the shuffle. I'm like, Mom, let's do a little stretching and strengthening. And she would do that, but she just, you know, like all of us, she just needed a little bit of support. Because otherwise, that's what happens. We lose mobility of the muscles, usefulness, right? So now we're going to the right side. The right glute is going towards your butt is going towards the right corner. Oh, everyone's doing great. So it's just about slowly dropping, because that's the stretch, and then slowly lifting, because that's the contraction. So keep doing this. If you can imagine, I always joke about that training that I did with the Primal Movement coaches. They made us do this for like 10 minutes. I mean, they gave us a little break, but sometimes we were doing it for like 8 minutes. And then we would do a stretch. It was pretty amazing though. It actually changed my capacity to get more open in the glutes. This is a tight area. Okay, come back to neutral. Again, contract and then palpate. Feel that contraction. Oh, yeah, a little bit better now on the right side. Let's do a stretch for that. So we're gonna come down to our hands and knees. Remember, Sandy, you can do the one on that one side that your hip doesn't like, pigeon. Just do it on your back, right? So you can do pigeon from the back. All right, so start on your hands and knees. We did the left leg first, so let's stretch that one first. Keep the left knee where it is. Your right leg's going to extend back. You're going to walk your hands to the right. The right foot crosses over the right leg, crosses over the lower left leg. And then it slides back. And then you're resting in a somewhat of a pigeon. Oh my goodness. Breathe into that, relax. Oh. So if that works for you, stay in that position of resting in a stretch. If that doesn't work for you, cross-legged pigeon. Oh, that looks pretty good. Yeah. Nice, Victoria. That looks great. Breathe into the left buttock. The right knee should be on the floor. Yeah, good. And if it gets uncomfortable, then move to your back and you can do cross-legged pigeon on your back. So breathing in, oh, I feel the stretch in that left glute. Breathe all the way down to that left buttock. Exhale, stay. Breathing in, relax the chest onto the thigh, or maybe relax the forehead down to the floor. Good. One more breath in. One more breath out. Let's slowly come up. So all you have to do is come up, right knee bends, and we're going to do one more. This is a pinwheel. You could sit on something for the pinwheel, right? So this left knee is still forward. I'm going to sit on a little bit of a pillow and then maybe get a little bit of a block for the knee. Pinwheel is another variation. We'll get a different angle in the glute. So here we are. The right knee is bent. The left leg is bent in front of you. And now in this position, just lean over the the left lower leg. And then breathing here. Oh my gosh. So in a different area, still the same pose. So breathing into that left glute. Hanging out there. Right, so we're holding it here. Sometimes they call this 90-90. Oh gosh,
that's so great. I like to move in this one. Sometimes I like to lift up and then drop just to sort of feel, making it active. I can really feel what area is stretching. Once I move, then I'll rest in a static position. Just one more breath there. One more exhale. Come up to a seated position. Bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees open. And then just feel the difference between both legs. Right, so you can lean forward or just left lengthening up. It could even feel, yeah, it should feel like that left hip is more open. Yeah, that feels nice. We're still doing a stretch here, so if you lean forward, oh gosh, you can feel that difference between that pull in the right hip versus the left hip. Yeah, so stretching the back side opened up for the left hip, the abductor to feel more looser. Oh, that's so great. Let's go to the twisted cross-legged pigeon for the right leg. So start in table. And remember, let's see, Sandy, you can do that on your back if this is the hip that doesn't like pigeon on the floor. Start with table pose. That right knee's going to stay where it is, and the left leg extends out, and then hands walk a little bit to the left, cross the leg over, cross your left leg over that lower right leg, and then you can just slide that left leg back or pull the right knee forward, and then you might drop down to your forearms. Okay, good. Nice, Sandy. That looks great. Okay, breathing into the right glute. Ooh, I feel this. Yeah, that's it. Walk your hands a little to the left, Victoria. Yeah, there you go. And then slide the leg back. You come down to your forearms. You look good, Jim. That looks great. Breathing in. Whew. Right buttock. So as you relax your chest down, let's breathe into that right glute. As you exhale, the chest is dropping. Sort of relaxing the chest down. Oh my goodness. Belly over that thigh, forehead down. Ooh. Breathing in. Breathing out. Take another breath in. Last exhale. You're going to walk your hands back up and we'll go into a pinwheel or 90-90. So bend that left knee. It's pulling back, right? So notice my foot is just, top of the foot is on the floor. If you wanted to sit on a pillow, that's sometimes nice. I even like to get a block, but that's me. Okay, so you don't have to get all those props, but you can if you need that. Your chest is going to lean over the right shin. This side's tighter. Okay, so we're staying here. Near knee, if you can, is a little bit, pulling out to the side, like a cross-legged pose. Yeah, you could have it, scooted in, but we really want that knee a little bit pulled out because you'll get more of a stretch in that right buttock. Oh, it's such a great stretch. Breathing in, you could hold it statically. Yeah, nice. Or move with that. If that doesn't work, remember you can just stay on your back and do cross-legged pigeon. I'm going to hold it statically, breathing in. Oh my gosh, this side's tighter. And breathing out. I'm having memories of doing like a yoga workshop where we did, 20 minutes to half an hour of hip openers. Those are really awesome classes. I want to do cycles of that again when we move into the fall. Just do more like a little bit longer practices, or just focus on like a couple areas. Oh goodness! Last breath in, last exhale. Come up and just sit with your feet together, just to feel butterfly pose, and just see how that feels after the stretching. Oh, that feels great. You might feel more low back stretch. That would be terrific. That's good. That means that you'll get more relief if your low back was tight. Oh, good. So we're just checking that. I'm thinking.
Yeah. Let's come up to standing. I did like doing that quad stretch with the bed, but this room doesn't have a bed, so I don't know. Maybe I'll have to figure that one with a couch or something. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out good variations for getting the quads with not forcing everyone to come down to their knees. So that's still figuring that out. Let's come and do spotlight standing. So step your feet out, hands to the hips, turn your light on from the tailbone out through the crown of the head. We're going to circle the hips back and around as the chest drops and then it lifts. So again, side to side and then circling back. The torso's adding, all right, I'm just adding a little bit more dynamic movement as I circle the hips back, my chest drops. Ankle, knees, and hip joints. Pause and reverse. Things are feeling, so just notice how everything feels. If it feels great, great. If you feel things going on, just notice. Okay, pause and reverse one more time. Yes, so that's lower body, but good, some good gentle movement. Hip circles. We want to maintain that mobility of our hip joints. Muscles around the hip joints would restrict hip mobility. Okay, come up. Step the feet together. Let's do the upper thoracic. So check your neck.
Okay, thanks.
Hands to the hips, look to the right and left. Oh, so tight. Oh my gosh, okay. Left hand to the heart, right arm up. You can bend the elbow if you need that. Contract first from the belly heart line, contract, and then circle your heart to the right. So what's moving is the torso. Oh my God. Just as best as you can. 1, 2, 3. One more. 4. Pause and reverse. We're doing a cycle of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh gosh, that feels good. Pause and reverse. Notice where you're feeling sensation around the armpit or in the shoulder, back of the shoulder. Oh, that's so good. All right, come into stillness, hands to the hips, look to the right and left. Oh gosh, that's great for the right side of the neck. Let's go to the left side. Right hand to the heart, left arm up. Elbow could be bent if that arm can't extend or your shoulder feels a little bit funky. Contract belly heart line, circle to the left. Always respect your range of motion. Make your variations. Oh my God, 2. We're doing a cycle of 4. 3 and 4. I think it's because I'm really tight today. I'm wanting to do 4. Pause and reverse. This is the second set. We do 3 sets. 2. Oh, I love this direction. This direction is getting something tight underneath my armpit. Into the back side. I think it's a lat. Pause and reverse. 1, 2. Okay, 3 and 4. All right. Oh, release. Hands to the hips. Look to the right and left. Oh, that feels so much better. Let's do some adductors and a little bit of a twist. So wide angle forward bend. Step your feet out nice and wide. And take a forward bend. So wide angle forward bend. And as you lean forward, tailbone leans back. Yeah, looks good. So wide angle forward bend looks like that. Tailbone leaning back. Anything that's tight is going to stretch on that back side. So see how that's going for you. Breathing in. Oh my gosh. Whew. My hands are a little bit forward so that I can take my tailbone further back. Oh, that's really good. Lean forward onto your hands. Let's do the inner thighs, the adductors. Right knee is bent. And as I bend my knee, right knee deeper, and my hips drop, that inner left thigh. Adductors, oh gosh, my adductors and my medial hamstring is stretching. I'm so tight today. Oh my goodness.
So I'm just breathing into that. Right knee bends. One more time, bending and straightening, and then keep the right knee bent. If your quad isn't letting you, then the leg could be straight. That's fine. I'm going to keep it bent. The left hand moves a little bit closer to the right hand because we're going to pull the bow. As I pull the bow, it's just imagining you're pulling that bow. The right elbow pulls back. You're looking down. Breathe into that twist. Feel that increases stretch in that left inner thigh. Beautiful. We're just going to do that 2 more times. Hand drops. Pull the bow. Twist, look down, breathe into that inner left thigh. Wow, that's tight. Release the hand, and last time, pull the bow. And hand drops. Let's go straight to the other side. Walk your hands a little bit to the left. If you can notice, your hands are right beneath the shoulders, right? So where your right shoulder joint is, and now left knee bends, inner right thigh stretches. Yeah, terrific. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. Oh my gosh, that's good. Woo. All right, keep the left knee bent. Right hand walks a little bit closer to the left hand. Pull the left bow. Left arm pulling the bow. Hold, look down, breathe into that inner right thigh. Yeah, great twist for the spine, good for the legs. Left hand down. Pull the bow. Twisting, breathing in and breathing out. One more time, hand drops. Pull that bow. Oh my gosh, release the hand. Walk the hands to center. We're going to bend the knees and then take your hands to the thighs, come all the way up. Thank you for that stretch. Bring the feet together and pause. Let's check the time. Yay, we have time. Let's do a hip flexor stretch and then we'll do, let's see, we'll probably do a triangle pose or something. Right foot forward, left leg back. Heel moves back and down. And then as you lift that heel up and then drop it again, front knee could be bent. I'm holding onto the wall. You could hold onto a chair or something. We're just dropping and lifting this heel. We're trying to activate the stretch in this left psoas muscle. The psoas muscle is here. It moves up and goes in and through the belly. And they say it helps lift the thigh up. That's the flexing of that thigh. Right. So it also helps if we get it more open. Helps low back and the tilt of your pelvis. Also helps your, if it opens up, then you can get a better hamstring stretch. So just drop and lift. Okay, left heel drops. Let's go a little bit deeper into this. So we're just going to keep the right knee bent. We're just in a lunge here. You're looking forward, right? We're just in a warrior one. Arms could open in cactus tree, a saguaro cactus. Maybe breathing in, the arms work a little bit more towards straight. Front knee is bent. You could just rest one hand, and have one hand on the hip. So, you don't have to be here or here. You can breathe into that. Whew, we could take our hands to the hips. Now we're going to take the hands to the thigh. As you bend that front knee, some of you will get a calf stretch. Oh, good. Take your hands to that thigh. Twist your chest to the right. This is this pose. Twisting the chest. Oh my goodness. If you wanted a variation, the hand could come to a block if you happen to have a block. And twist and really breathe into that. Oh my goodness. So get that heel working towards the floor. It's that left straight leg that's going to get that stretch in the calf. I realized I forgot about doing this pose because it's so good for the calf. Linda and I were doing it on Wednesday and we were both like, wow, that's really tight. I forgot how good this pose is for the calf. Take another breath in. Okay, hands back to the thigh. Let's come back to standing and just step your feet together. We will rest. Ooh. That's good. So we're going to take left hand to the wall, left foot forward, right foot back. All right, so psoas muscle, that inner part of the thigh area. Right heel is dropping and lifting. Oh my. So drop and lift. You could just take the right hand to the hip and we'll just drop and lift. Oh, start to feel maybe some sensation in that inner, it's just a hint. This side is so tight for me. Oh my goodness, yeah. I've been doing so much walking and hiking. I think the past couple weeks it's been a lot of hiking and walking. So my legs are a lot more dense. Right toes turn out, left knee bends. Let's hold it. As you lift your chest, you're going to get some things stretching in that left inner thigh. If your knee is sensitive, you widen the stance, or you just, you let your hips open to the side a little bit, or you could even lift the heel. Sometimes that's better. Ooh, I even get a more psoas stretch there. Huh, that's interesting. Doesn't matter though. Let's try heel down. Breathing in. Take a longer stance if you don't feel it, and bend the front knee. And then lean your heart back. Tuck the tailbone. That's really going to get that psoas. You could take a shorter stance and then just tuck the tailbone if that feels a little bit safer. We're going to add something more. Hands to the thigh. Breathing in. You could twist your chest to the left, or take your hand to a block or the floor and twist the chest. So this is twisted extended angle. Breathing in. We'll look down. Wow. Interesting. When I was younger, I used to feel this in my glutes, but now all I feel it is in my calves. Everyone looks good. Let's stay there for one more breath in, one more exhale. Oh, thank you. Let's bring the feet together. Oh, come back to standing, rest, standing. Oh, that's so good. Okay, do we have time? Yeah, we'll do a triangle. That's a good one. Step the feet open. Now this is for the medial hamstrings. This one's tight for me today. Right toes turn out, left toes turn in. More of a classical pose. That front knee, I like it bent a little. And then your hand just drops down the leg. If you have a block, you could take your block on low, medium, or high, but you got to get the chest low enough. You can look down so that you feel your inner, the medial hamstring is on the back side, but on the inner part of the leg. Oh, that is so tight. Breathing in and breathing out. Yeah, there's other ways that I like to get that. Let's see if I can feel that stretch. Breathing in and breathing out. Bend the right knee. Take both hands to the right thigh. You'll figure it out to come up. To go straight into the other side. Left toes turn out, right toes turn in. Again, the left hand drops. Only as far as it needs to. Right, I'm going to see what height this leg needs it. So my right hand's to the hip. I'm looking down. Yeah, my hand needs to be pretty low. Oh, there we go. So breathing in. Oh my goodness. Inhale, breathing into the inner left thigh. As I look at your poses, looks pretty good. Remember to get the chest far enough down so you start feeling something in that inner left thigh. Last breath in. Last exhale. Let's bend the knee. I'm going to take both hands to the thigh. Come back up. Step the feet together. We'll close with the lateral hamstring. Yeah, we might do central and lateral. We'll make sure you get a block for this one if you have one. If you don't, there's ways to do it without one, but if you have one, lucky you. Right foot forward, left leg back. So your right toes are straight ahead. Left toes are turned out. Your hips are looking somewhat forward. First thing we'll do is just take a central hamstring stretch. So you could just take your hands to blocks if you have two blocks, or just take your hands to one block in front of your foot. That would work. A couple ways to take it. Breathing in. Ooh, that's tight. And breathing out. Now, if you have one block, use the block on the left hand, twist open to the right. As you twist, you're going to look down. If you feel something on the outer edge of your right thigh, great. If you've done the twist and you still don't feel stretched, then I have to take my hand lower. The block, I lost my block, which I don't need it, and then I feel a little bit more of the outer edge of my right thigh. Boy, I'm tight today. So I'm going to look down. I'm going to check your poses. Yes, good. Oh, nice variations. Excellent. Breathing in, we won't hold this long. Whew. And breathing out. Last breath in. Take your right hand down, bend the front knee, walk your hands up to the right thigh, lift up and step the feet together. Take a moment to feel the right leg and left leg. Hopefully you'll feel the right leg can straighten more and go further back in space. Oh yeah, that's a good stretch. We'll close it out. This will be our last stretch. Left foot forward, right foot back, standing stretch that is. Left foot forward, right toes are turned out. Front knee is slightly bent, and again, you're just going only as far as it works for you. You could have your hands on a block, a hand, oh gosh, yeah, oh, this side's tighter. Okay, let's breathe into the back of that left leg. The first one's a central hamstring stretch. It's the middle hamstring. Oh yeah, this is tight. Ooh, breathing in. Ooh, and breathing out. Belly over the thigh. Yeah, nice central hamstring stretches. Can't get enough of this. We did a warm up in the beginning of class for this one. Take your block to the right hand, underneath the right hand, because we're going to twist open to the left and look down. So when we twist, that's going to get more of the outer edge of the thigh. If you want it, if you need to, just stay there, or I need to take my hand lower. Yeah, everyone looks good. Breathing in and breathing out. Oh, yes. Last breath in. Full exhale. I can tell I'm going to have to stretch those more today. Let's take both hands to the floor, walk the hands, or down I should say, and then walk the hands up the leg and step the feet together. Yeah, I know. We're coming down to the floor. We're just going to close. I know, thank goodness we're done with the standing poses. We'll close with just one floor back bend because, you know, that's going to even out our spine and keep our backs healthy. So just come into Cobra. Come onto the belly. Legs could be comfortably wide. Your forearms are pressing into the floor, and just lift the spine up and get a nice gentle back bend. Oh, good. Some of you are resting in Shavasana. Thank you. Breathing in. Oh, gosh, that feels good. Your pelvis is pressing into the floor. You're contracting the buttocks if you need to protect the low back. If that's too high, if this is too high, arms can move wider and the belly could be a little bit lower. All right, so take your variation. If you're feeling okay, you're really pressing up. Oh my goodness. Bring the forehead down, knees bend, and circle both feet the same direction. Create a circle. Get that low back rocking. Excellent. Excellent. And then circle the feet the other direction. Oh. All right, and last one, legs extend. Cobra last time, firm the buttocks, breathing in. Oh, and Jim, you like coming up higher. That's fine. We don't hold it long, so yeah, nice, Jim. Breathing in. He and I like a little bit more of an up dog variation. My elbows are bent. I'm wearing a sweatshirt, but my elbows are bent. Oh, all right, everyone releasing. Everyone laying on your back. You can lay on your back, hug the knees in, and we want to make sure the low back feels a little bit more stretched, extended after that back bend. So hug the knees in. Ooh, that feels good.
It's not done.
All right, and we can rest for Shavasana. So extend the legs out. And
As you extend the legs out, let your knees and ankles relax.
Some of you have a nice pillow underneath those knees. That's a great position, right? Something like that. Arms could be rested beside you. As you let your knees and ankles be heavy, the tailbone rests, and then let your elbows and wrists be heavy so that your shoulders melt.
Let the jaw soften. Let the eyes drop deeper into the head. And as you relax the entire body, blood flows freely through the system, nourishing, detoxifying, bringing things into balance. Mind opens up to the spacious blue sky. Just giving you a sense of more internal open spaciousness. Good job for stretching today. I'll close with Om Shanti, just affirming that sense of peace, one of the many fruits of our practice. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Thank you. Namaste.